helping us out. Thanks for the Innocence Project for helping us out. This is the thanks to Green Coast Enterprise for helping us out. This is the thanks to Michelle, the architect, for helping us out. Thanks for Rob and his gang for helping us out. And Vanessa, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Thank you for helping us out too, Vanessa. And most of all, you know, I have a Green Coast family that basically is an Green family, and you better step in and really put in the work and help us.
Speak up.
To Green. And we like to do this project from a Green perspective, so thank y'all from everybody for really putting in and helping us out. We appreciate it. And I love y'all.
That my brother wrote, and I thought this would be sufficient to what we're doing here today. He loved everyone, and he was a fighter, and going over some of the poems that he had written, this was one of my favorites. The title of it is Remember Me. Remember me for being a fighter for you in my very last breath. Remember me as a loving spirit, now and even after death. Remember me when you're feeling alone and need a word to carry on. Remember me for giving that word. Stand tall, my love, and please be strong. Remember me for not being perfect, but for perfect courage being a part of me. Remember me for the mercy of love that my heart has reached for daily. Remember me as a willing product preserved to often bless you. Remember me because I love you all in this life and the after one too. And that was by my brother, Alan Coco.
Yeah.
Emily, Ms. Maul have been such a mentor, such a mentor, as well as a good friend. And the combination of the two of us, I believe there's nothing that I can't do with her, helping me and guiding me, and I appreciate her so much, and I think all the guys should always respect her and appreciate her because it's with her RAE is existing now. So thank you a million. The other is like, believe in me. Really believed in it. And we went to Edgar and Green and asked him for some help. We couldn't seek help nowhere in the city. We couldn't find it. But Edgar and Green stepped up to the plate and give us a chance to be who we are. So to them, we are always grateful, and we will always be honored to be part of the Edgar and Green family. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Casey.
Is very proud to be a part of your story, a small part of your story. We know that you've got very many great things ahead of you. So we brought just a little something from the office that you can hang up so that you know that we're watching your back at all times.
I'm scared. When you're from the city watching your back. Thank you.
Until the last. We think he deserves a special mention. John Thompson, or JT as we call him, was wrongfully convicted of 2 crimes, a robbery and a murder in New Orleans in 1984. His conviction for robbery came first and was used against him at his trial for murder, where he was found guilty and sentenced to death. No physical evidence linked JT to either crime. The primary witness against JT was originally the primary suspect in the murder, but he cut a deal with the state to get a lesser sentence for himself. In the 14 years on death row, JT repeatedly came within days of execution. In 1999, weeks before he was scheduled to be executed, JT was saved when investigators working with his lawyers Nick Trentacosta, Michael Banks, and Gordon Cooney found microfilm containing the blood typing that the prosecutors had tried to destroy before the trial. Blood typing that excluded JT from the original robbery. A judge commuted his death sentence to life without parole, and later an appeals court granted John a new capital murder trial based on other new evidence of innocence. In May 2003, attorney Robert Glass presented John's case to the Orleans Parish jury, which took 35 minutes to acquit him after 18 years in prison, 14 of them on death row.
John Thompson spent his years on death row thinking about how he would make the world a better place if he got out. As soon as he was released, he started helping others. Since being exonerated, John has worked to bring all of the Louisiana exonerees together to support each other and to create more opportunities for us to succeed. He has started Resurrection After Exoneration, the first re-entry program in the country, run by exonerated men, for exonerated men. Today was a great day for us. The Louisiana Exonerees were at the Resurrection After Exoneration House, cutting the ribbon to formally open the doors for the first exoneree in the country. John, from all exonerated men in this room who you have reached out to, we owe you the respect and our thanks. Together we can make a change in this world.
If you take a look around the room now, you will see 404 individual candles. One for each year that these 24 men and 1 woman have spent in Louisiana prisons. We ask you take a moment to recognize their struggles.